Good evening, good night, good morning, good whatever it is, wherever you are watching. I'm Ron Stringer, and we're going to talk about Gran Turismo, a movie based on a game. And thinking about the game, I was like, how could you possibly make a movie about a racing game? And it's not like Twisted Metal, which I'll talk about in another video. It's just racing. But come to find out, that is based on a true story about a kid who wins a contest and becomes a race car driver. Ain't that something? It's great. Now, the movie is starring David Harbour as Jack Salter, most recognized as Harper from Stranger Things, but he's been in many movies even before Stranger Things, like Waterworlds, Quantum of Solace, Black Mass, to name a few. And then we have Archie Madekwe as Jan Martinborough, a real-life race car driver that became this from playing and winning in a competition of the video game Gran Turismo, like I was just saying before. And it was pretty good at the real thing. That's like somebody being great at Call of Duty and then becoming an exceptional soldier. I think that's great and very inspirational. Orlando Bloom is also in the movie as Danny Moore. Jaimin Hansu as Archie's father. As Archie's father, Steve. This movie was fine, as these movies tend to go. I definitely don't have any complaints. A kid's dream come true, even though I don't think he was striving to become a race car driver. But still, racing these days, it is what it is. This movie is pretty straightforward, very cool visuals, especially in one scene where Jan is racing and remembers a time at home when he was playing the game. I enjoyed the driving scenes. I found them engaging. There's really not much I have to say by the way of spoilers like I normally would. It's a simple, straightforward movie. Jan's at home, living his life with his family and friends, playing Gran Turismo, being very good in it. I think at one point he may have gotten a world's first. A world's first is when you do something first in the world in a video game, like maybe beating it or setting a record, but basically you are the first one in the world to do it, because it's it's not a race like the movie is, but it's like a race to world's first. It's a thing. It's cool. His dad didn't particularly like that he spent a lot of time playing, but I wouldn't say objected any more than any parent would. I believe he won the opportunity to participate in this real-life competition to drive for Nissan, and then won, and was nearly cheated out of his legitimate win due to marketing reasons. Went on to race for Nissan, doing good enough to continue, at one point getting into a horrible crash, but not fatal. Eventually racing a very important race, even setting a new lap record in the process, and ultimately coming in first place. The words at the words at the end, like in all the based on the true story movies have at the end and tell you something most likely about what's happening now. I did not read them, and that was it. So I enjoyed the movie. I liked it. I'm sure people is gonna have some thing bad to say about the movie, as people tend to do, but I don't really have anything bad to say about the movie. I enjoyed it. And so, hound at me when I'm talking about something else some other time.